Hello students, hope you all are fine. In my previous video of coordination compounds, I explained that if formula of coordination compound is given, how to write the name of that compound. So in this video, I will explain that if name is given for a coordination compound, how to write its formula. Again here we are to follow few important points. Right, while writing the formula of coordination compound, we will write the positive ion first, then the negative part of the compound. Clear? So in this compound, let us take the first example, potassium trioxylato-ferrate 3. You can see as AT is being used with the name of metal atom, it means complex ion is negative and positive part is potassium. So we write K for potassium. Now we start with the name of complex ion, put the bracket. Now here one thing more important, that while writing the formula of complex ion, we write the metal atom first, then the ligands. It is a reverse for when we were writing the name. There we write the ligand first, then metal atom. But while writing the formula, in the bracket we will write first the central metal atom, that is iron. Now ligands, trioxylato. Ligand is oxalate. Formula for oxalate ion is C2O4. And how many oxalate ions are there? That is tri means 3. There. Now in this counter ion balances the charge of complex ion. So first we will find the charge on complex ion. So accordingly the number of potassium atoms will be written. So let us see how to find the charge on complex ion. Fe is in oxidation state 3. Fe3 means plus 3. Oxalate ion that carries charge minus 2, and there are 3 oxalate ions, means 3 into minus 2. So iron plus 3 into minus 2, net charge is, how much is the net charge? That is 3 minus 6, that is minus 3. Charge on complex ion is minus 3. So to balance minus 3, we have to put 3 positive ions, means number of potassium atoms that will be 3. So the formula will be K3 Fe C2O4 thrice. This will be the formula of compound. Clear? Let us see the next example. It is dichloro-bis-ethane 1,2-diamine cobalt 3 sulfate. Means the positive part is this complex ion and counter ion is negative. Let us start writing the formula for the complex ion. Put the bracket. Name the metal ion first, that is cobalt. Then we start with ligands, dichloro Cl2 bis-ethane 1,2-diamine. Bis is used for 2. When the ligand name is containing di, for 2 outside we don't use di, we use bis. The symbol for ethane 1,2-diamine is En. How many? They are 2. Clear? Cobalt dichloro bis-ethane 1,2-diene, bracket closed, then sulfate. Clear? Now next step is to find the net charge on complex ion, so that we can balance the positive charge of complex ion with the negative charge of sulfate. So here if we find the charge on complex ion, cobalt is in plus 3 state, so plus 3, plus chlorine carries 1 negative, so 2 chlorine atoms, minus 1, and this is neutral, ethylene diamine is neutral, so 2 into 0. So net charge is equal to 3 minus 2, that is plus 1. Clear? But sulfate ion has charge 2 minus. Complex ion is having 1 positive, sulfate is having 2 negative. In that case, how do we balance the charges? We cross multiply. You while writing the formulas, you have studied in your lower classes that valencies are cross multiplied while writing the formula. So this is carrying plus 1 charge, this is carrying 2 negative. To balance these, we will cross multiply and the formula will become COCl2 En twice 2 SO4. This 2 here multiplied and 1 with sulfate. So Cl2 En twice whole twice SO4. Now come to next one. Tetracarbonyl nickel 0. It is a neutral complex, right? Tetracarbonyl nickel 0. First we will write the name symbol of metal nickel. Ligand carbonyl, symbol for carbonyl is CO. How many? 4. Put the bracket, write 4 tetracarbonyl. Now we have to find the charge on this complex ion. In this case, again, oxidation state of nickel given is 0 plus 4 and charge on carbonyl. Carbonyl is a neutral ligand. 4 into 0. So the whole complex is neutral. It is not carrying any charge. Nickel is in 0 state. Carbonyl is also 0. So no charge on nickel carbonyl. So formula is NiCO4 whole kept in bracket. Let us see the next one. Hexaamine cobalt 3 sulfate. This is the complex ion. Start with bracket. First symbol for metal cobalt, then ligand amine. Amine, formula for amine is NH3. How many? 6. Bracket closed and there is sulfate. Formula for sulfate is SO4. Now let us find the charge on complex ion. Cobalt is carrying 3 oxidation state. So plus 3 plus 6 into 0. As amine is a neutral ligand, so net charge on the complex ion is 3 positive and on sulfate it is 2 negative. Complex ion is carrying 3 positive, sulfate is carrying 2 negative. To balance the charges, how can we balance? We cross multiply the charges and we get the formula CONH3 6 cross multiply here 2 and SO4, that will be thrice. Clear? And this is very important for sulfate ions, particularly you have to be careful. Next is amine, bromido, chlorido, nitrito and platinate. It is the complex ion carrying negative charge, because here at the end of the name of metal we have ATE. So we start with the bracket. Symbol of metal, that is platinum. Now start with the ligands. Amine, NH3, bromido, Br, chlorido, Cl, nitrito N. Nitrito N or N nitro, one and the same thing. So for this formula is NO2 and bracket is closed. Platinate means platinum here. Amine, bromido, chlorido, nitrito N. Now we have to find the charge on the complex ion. Platinum is in state 2, 2 positive plus 2. Ammonia ज़ीरो न्यूट्रल लिगेंड है, ये याद रखना पड़ेगा आपको, इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। ब्रोमाइड -1, क्लोराइड -1, नाइट्रो -1. So what is the net charge on the ion? If you find, it will be equal to -1. 2 -1 -1 -1, net result is -1. So what will be the formula for this ion? That is platinum NH3 BrCl NO2 1 negative. Clear? So this is the formula for the amine bromido chlorido nitrito and platinate 2. So this way, in a very systematic manner, you can write the formulas if names are given. So you will go through the video again so that you can follow the things which are not clear to you, and hope you will understand this, how to write the formula when name is given. Thank you for watching.